Hello guys, this is Tion from Yarcrypto, and today we are doing a live update on the total market cap and also a couple of altcoins and Bitcoin dominance as well. And at the end, I have a little snapshot of the assets under management of Grayscale. But let's dive into the top gainers of the past 24 hours. We have NEM, Basic Attention Token, Sushi Shrub, Raven Coin, and FTX. The other ones, we have Crypto.com, Celsius, I'm not too familiar with, EOS, HBAR as well, Waves, and IOTA. Overall, today isn't really that exciting. We have Bitcoin still stagnant, not knowing where it's wanting to go. Today is Friday as well. Most of you are firm believers that big spikes during the weekend usually get corrected on Monday. So I think if we, like we have seen the past couple of weeks, had a spike up during the weekend, we did get corrected heavily on the Mondays. Now this is the daily chart, and as you can see, we have been getting rejected over and over on these MA ribbons. Over here as well, when we got rejected off the ribbon, that's when we actually hit the golden pocket here. This golden pocket was measured from 41,400 until the lowest point that we've had, which was 28.6. So yeah, Bitcoin still kind of stagnant. The exciting thing about Bitcoin though at the moment is, as you can see here, we entered a red wave on the daily, which isn't as exciting. But if you go to the 3-day, as you can see on the MACD, we actually climbed out of this massive red wave here, and actually made a bullish crossover, and also started printing a green wave. Now, if we go to Bitcoin dominance, this is a rising wedge pattern, rising narrowing wedge, which usually breaks down to the bottom side. Now, we have been climbing above this EMA here. This is the 50 EMA on the daily, and for now, currently staying above it. I do think that we need to see a couple of green days on Bitcoin, so the trust comes back into the altcoin market. And as soon as they take off, then I would expect Bitcoin dominance to drop a little bit more. So maybe we have some consolidation, and then I would say it will slowly go down. Making sure that altcoins still have their run, but nothing's a certainty. But if you look at the total crypto market cap without Bitcoin, then you can see that we're in a falling wedge pattern, and we have currently found support, or we are finding support here at the moment at this blue box. Ideally, what we would want to do is break out. As you can see, we have been testing this line, and also back here we tested this EMA here, or almost tested it, but we got rejected. So yeah, the more you test something, the more likely it is to break, and then I don't think it will drop to these levels here because we have the support box. So yeah, I am kind of bullish, and on the 4-hourly chart on the total market cap without Bitcoin, we do have a bullish divergence here. We have lower lows on the price action, and we have higher lows on the RSI, which is exciting. Now, if we would jump into Ethereum right here, you can see that ETH at the moment, let me switch time frames. On the daily channel, we are also in a falling wedge pattern. On ETH, we actually perfectly got rejected by the 50 EMA on the daily. I think on the 4 hour, if we look on the 4 hour, we're also having bullish divergence right here, just also bullish. And then if we take a look at the MACD for ETH, let's get rid of the RSI quick and zoom in here. As you can see, and this is kind of weird in my opinion, the RSI is actually perfectly coiling up. I mean these EMAs on the MACD. I'm sorry, not the RSI. They're actually coiling up, which is yeah, I haven't really seen that before. If you go back here, you know, if you look at the MACD, you don't really see that anywhere. Yeah, you saw it here, and then we had a big curve, a big move up. So I'd like to think that it's curving up, and we're going to have a breakout to the top soon for Ethereum. Now, let's check the Fibonacci here and go from the highest time frame to the lowest one. So as you can see here, at the start of June, when we had the first rebound, we got rejected. On ETH, I do think that we will revisit these levels once we break out of this pattern. It will you know, it will make me really bullish on ETH. Now, onto OMG, where we have the same thing, MACD curving up, and you know, we are creating these bullish divergences here on the oscillator, while we are creating lower lows on price action. So I think a breakout after this weekend is or during this weekend actually might happen. You know, I would prefer it to happen before the weekend. I mean after the weekend, and just, you know, have a little bit of a more sideways movement these next few days, because yeah, when we have high volatility spikes during the weekend, like we had 2 weeks ago when Bitcoin retested 35k, when we had that crazy bump on a Sunday, it all came back down on Monday. We filled the gap that we created, and you know, we were back to a more bearish sentiment. For SXP, as you can see on the 3-day chart, we did climb out of the red wave that we started the 10th of May, but you know, the past week for cryptocurrency in its whole, it's been a red week. So yeah, I got my hopes up, and I was thinking this week was going to be green, but unfortunately it didn't happen. On the daily MACD, we've also entered you know, a red wave. As you can see, we are kind of following this pattern here. We found support here. Yeah, I do expect once Bitcoin, you know, actually once Bitcoin starts moving into the right direction. I expect these altcoins to pick back up. Like, they haven't had crazy drops these last 2 weeks. It's been kind of ranging into like this range here. So like nothing exciting really is happening in the crypto space at the moment. Some coins are breaking out, like NEM, like Basic Attention Token, Sushi, Ravencoin, FTX. Those are the big gainers of the past 24 hours. But other than that, nothing is happening. You know, we have bullish patterns everywhere. On the total market cap, on ETH, on Bitcoin. The most bullish thing on Bitcoin is that we have this crossover here on the MACD, and that we finally got out of this red wave. But you know, we are already printing a light green box here. 14 hours until we close this candle, so we'll see. We'll see where Bitcoin decides to take us. Now, as I said, I would go into Grayscale a little bit. Now, they have updated this. I think it was 15 hours ago. This is their net assets under management. As you can see, the total investment that they've made into the cryptocurrency space right now is 28 billion. I think they are the largest entity at the moment in Bitcoin, or like the largest company with the most amount of money in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency at the moment. When Grayscale tweets about a coin that they will invest in, the price spikes massively because everyone knows Grayscale will buy a whole bunch. So it sets off a rally. As you can see, they have like 20 billion, 20 and a half billion worth of Bitcoin. And then around 6 billion worth of ETH. The remaining 1.5 billion is what you see over here. They're holding Basic Attention Token, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, Decentraland, which is an NFT, which they did great at the beginning of the year. The NFT market booming. Thinking about Chili's engine, Decentraland, Ethereum. Obviously, you know, every large entity holds a bit of Ethereum because, in my opinion, Ethereum is the future. Ethereum Classic, Filecoin, Horizon, Litecoin, LifeBear, which I have never heard of before. But that, you know, that might have been my own fault. Grayscale, Stellar Lumens Trust, Zcash, and the Digital Large Cap Fund. I think this is just random large caps that they've invested in. So yeah, Grayscale. They actually show you what they have, and I think that's really interesting that you can just follow it. They change, they update this list. I think weekly as well. So really interesting to see what Grayscale is holding. But yeah, that was it, guys, for today. I was happy to have you, and this was Tion from Yarcrypto. Bye bye.